Alright, what is going on? Mr. Matt Alford, thank you for joining us today. So, having some technical difficulties trying to, well, little personal difficulties as well as technical. So, this is the New Year's Eve stream where I don't really have much of a plan. Thought we'd take a little trip down memory lane, reminisce about the all the things that Celestial Grimace has done over the past year or so, and I don't know, maybe do a little bit of a live look into the song I'm editing. Oops, there we go. So maybe do a little multitask or whatnot. If you've never heard of us before, we are Celestial Grimace, an electronic meets hardcore metal, something in that ballpark. Mr. Austin Williams, welcome. Okay, so today's agenda: figure out why GarageBand is freaking out. Yes, so today is a joyous day, a very celebratory day. We are celebrating the turn of the new year, and what a year it has been. Yes, I would say Celestial Grimace has actually managed to accomplish quite a good bit of stuff over this past year. You know, we released one single back in January, and I'll tell you what, I think I'm going to pull up Facebook, just go down the old rabbit trail. January 3rd. All right, here we go. That's right. This time last year, Happy New Year's, folks, we released our first single, Tyrion, which coincidentally still is available on SoundCloud. We'll hear about this a little more once we get closer to July, August. But yeah, as we said, you know, we thought that Tyrion was going to be a good fit for the future sound of the band, but you know, sometimes things don't quite work out like that. Let's see, here we had the when was this? Yeah, January 3rd. Greetings, welcome to the Illuminati world. I wish I remember what I'd said in response to that. But you know, once you start getting a few eyes on you, you start to attract the attention of some unwanted attention. Kind of redundant there. Let's see, more spots on the song. Little update video there that I did. I don't think there was anything. Hey, look at that. If I started a live hangout this evening, who would join? Well, the answer is very few people. Oh, hello, Brad Royal. one of the founding members of Celestial Grimace. Great to have you here, sir. So yes, if I started a live hangout this evening, who would join? Nobody responded to that, surprisingly. But we're gonna press on because now we are actually doing live streaming because we want to engage with all of our friends and family and whatnot. Let's see. Oh yes, and there's going to be a lot of different photos that will pass by because one of the ideas that I had in my mind was that people actually care. When you post something every day, and I think that's something that we kind of discovered as we went through, through the years that you just can't throw meaningless photos at people and expect them to care, especially when they have a very passing interest in your friend's band. So we'll just try to skip through, but for foreshadowing, we actually did bring one show. Yeah. Something I found. Video of... How long is this? A little drum along I did on the... Not necessarily the old kit, but certainly before it got refurbished. A little lyric card there. Let's see. Yeah. Had a little bit of time, made some videos of me playing along to some stuff. Oh yeah. Started trying to do some band merch, which hadn't done a whole lot of lately, but I do think we'll probably start delving back into that once we start having an idea of who would be interested in buying merch. That's just me. Started diving into some memes. Yep. More memes. Playing along the X-Files. Picture of the old studio room. Alright, okay. There we go. Getting a little more into the meat. For any of my Dragon Ball Z friends, you may remember there was a movie called Dragon Ball Super Broly that came out about this time last year. And I did a little mashup where I took some clips of the old DBZ films and quotes and stuff and mashed a song together with it. Yeah, little inspirational card. Yeah, some more merch. I'm really thinking that I might end up going with this because the next single that we're going to be pushing is Amethyst, which is available for streaming right now, but we haven't really done a whole lot with it. But these t-shirts kind of follow that general idea, because as you may see, they're running down the side. Is what is a Celestial Grimace in kanji. Celestial Grimace, amethyst in the big bold print. Technically, I believe it translates roughly as Sullen Face, Heavenly Realms, Purple Crystal. It's a rough translation. So experimented with some merch that month. Yep, did some more. I really think I might want to try to do this again. We ended up making a bunch of these shirts and gave them away as some promotional material, but I'm thinking we may go back to this concept, maybe as a I don't know, purchasable item. More memes. More memes. And you can all feel free to peruse the page and check these out later. More memes, a little logo that I did. Might come back to that. Just me pushing pencils at work. I feel like this one's a solid merch piece. Don't necessarily know about the muscle shirt. Yep, did some little bit of a deathcore merch idea. Okay, what else? Yep, had a song there, more memes. Alright, let's find some more meat, because there's no reason for us to keep hanging around January. Let's move on to February. What did we do in February? Oh, I actually made the first concept. Gave it to my friend Paul. I was back in early. Started putting a little more work into the Western EP Manifest. Oh yeah, that's right. Took a little bit of a hiatus because the game Kingdom Hearts came out. That took about 2 weeks out of my life. But you gotta take a break every now and then. Yep. Let's see, jammed with my friend Adam. Shout out Adam Smith. Let's see what else we got. Of what significance did we do? Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot we made a a single based on Heartless, because I was not Heartless. I named it Heartless. Kingdom Hearts. Did that because well, when you're on a kick, you kind of wanna do something with that. Did a little sing along video for Heartless. So that was, so that Kingdom Hearts thing was kind of I don't know, midway midway through February kick. Yep, started experimenting with the future sound of Celestial Grimace with our song Envoy there that I shared. Oh yeah, T-Pain. That was a fun show. Not exactly. I don't know. I enjoyed T-Pain, but the other acts that were there were pretty forgettable, to be honest. You know, and here's the thing. I understand what it's like to be a relatively unknown artist and trying to make your name in the world, but I feel like there's a lot of people who get opportunities in the world of rap who don't make the most of it. And I say this particularly, referring to I remember the opening act was some chick, and her other than her just like being an attractive girl, that's really all she had to offer. I mean, she pretty much played like the hype man for what was playing in the background. So like her actual rapping or hip hopping or whatever she was actually doing was like doing the most of the work, while she was just get on, get up, hyping a live track. Like I said, so it wasn't until T-Pain actually came on that it was anything worth experiencing. And I will say, T-Pain put on a great show. Did all the voices and vocal work himself, and even flexed his singing prowess. I remember brought out the good lord, he had to have had like 10 different costume changes that whole thing. He even brought out the costume that he wore when he won the Masked Singer. I thought that was kind of cool. So, just goes to show just because people like me and my core friend group who are super into like metal and stuff, just because you're not playing metal and stuff doesn't mean that you can't be put on a good show and be entertaining. That's one thing that I enjoyed from T-Pain. Something that I think I could learn from. Let's see. Oh yeah, midway through February, I did so the song 365 by Katy Perry and Zedd. Actually, I think it's technically credited to Zedd, but I don't know. Remember, I covered it. It came out around Valentine's Day. And there we are. Got the video of the cover. And also, in that 2-week span of recording. Actually, no, I think I did all of that in 1 week. That's right, yeah. So in 1 week I covered 365, followed right up with Wonderwall, because everybody's got to cover Wonderwall. So tried to flex my songwriting muscle there. Let's see, more memes. We're kind of there at the end of February. Yeah, moving into March. Yep, in March, took our friend out to Vegas for his bachelor party, and that was pretty cool. Visiting the other side of the world, of the U.S. Yep, Here's me at the Hoover Dam. You know, I really wanted to go to Area 51 because that was going to be, like, we're Celestial Grimace. Of course you got to go visit them aliens. Which, funny enough, who knew that was going to be a thing back in September? Let's see. Yep, more stuff from Vegas. And literally while I was in Vegas, I got the email starting the groundwork of opening up for Mark Rubier, I believe is how it's pronounced. And so got back home and started working on getting that done. Little photo shoot there back in Death Valley. Yep. My bud Paul Blankenship rocking out the Celestial Grimace t-shirt. Currently the only one of its kind in existence. Yep. Oh yeah, this was the Music Super weekend. I remember seeing my friends in Blackberry Breeze on Friday. Went and saw Era in Birmingham that Saturday, and then followed up with T-Pain on that Monday. Yep, there we go. Also, in case you did not know, Celestial Grimace does still have positions open. If you or anyone else knows of anyone looking to make some awesome music. As I keep joking, I always had this idea that Celestial Grimace will be like the Slipknot of the electronic and heavy music world. So, anyways, pass the word along. Manifest, oh yes. I tried my hand at some some cryptic messaging there. Yep, Manifest. That was the EP that we released back in April, mid-April. Our Western themed EP. I had a lot of fun with that one. You know, I've always enjoyed the old westerns and of course I think at the time when I started it, I think the game Destiny was kinda sorta trying to explore sci-fi and the Western revenge tale. And then I remember when I was showing my friend Chase Fuller, shout out Chase Fuller, the Manifest EP, he had shown me Lil Nas X, and that is how we ended up covering Old Town Road. And there we got where I posted Old Town Road. I thought that was a super sick cover for it, which I think to this day that's still the best performance song that Celestial Grimace has done. But of course, mostly because it's piggybacking off of Old Town Road. And there, started in April, started to actually promote our one live show that we've done this year. let's see here. Yep, more Old Town Road. More what are we doing here? Oh yeah, started promoting more of that live show. Yep, actually have a got a heat press. Started doing some actual merch. Well, free stuff is what it was originally supposed to be. There it is, the heat press. Yep, there's the first print. Turned out pretty nice, I think. And still holds up today, just FYI. Let's see. Alright, started in May. So, here we are. We live streamed our first, I don't know why it turned out upside down like that, or on its side, but so we had our first show that we live streamed, and audio was terrible, but we kind of had a well, not many options, because I was doing it right off of my phone and just kind of winged it. Yep, gained a lifelong fan. Yeah. And Miss Emma Todd. Yep, delivered some shirts to my folks in Aldot, the Aldot Maintenance, the unofficial fan club. Yep. Then in May, started prepping for the drum refurbish. And that's kind of when the everyday posting really started to calm down. Just because, like I said, there's no point in doing it. Not really. So started the drum refurbish, had everything taken off, started spray painting. Then some more paint. Posted up all the Saturn show. Let's see, some more memeage. Okay, then in June, I went out on mission trip to Ecuador. Tried to spread the good news and try to gain some fans. I only accomplished one thing while I was there, but I did get a few good photo shots. Oh yeah, play. Every now and then, my friends Blackberry Breeze will both be in at the same place, and I'll hang out with them. They'll get me to come up for a couple songs, so that's mighty nice of them. Yep, me in Ecuador, some more Ecuador. I'm telling you, it was almost Providence that that little alien sticker was there on the top of the mountains. Let's see. Oh yeah. Got back to work and later that month and was in the middle of a high-speed chase. More memes, more memes. Although I think, man, that was a good one. I love that one. Let's see. Oh yeah, Outreach. That one kind of took a bit of a back seat, just because honestly there were a lot of different things I was trying to do at the time, and the a lot of logistics with what I wanted to do, but I don't think it's on the shelf for now. But I think it's a good idea. Just it's a good idea, just the wrong time. But you know, the idea with Outreach was just to kind of have a branch of Celestial Grimace that would be dedicated to trying to, I don't know, basically make some merch that would benefit some non-profits, particularly. The one I was going to work with was the company that I was sent to Ecuador with. So that's kind of the gist of Outreach. Let's see. There towards the end of June, beginning of July, we did our one unofficial photo shoot. I got some good pictures, I think, or some interesting ones, although could have been better, for sure. Kind of did tried to do a documentary style tutorial. You know, this was when we started trying to get more into YouTube and things like that as a growth strategy. And that's the thing. Pretty much this whole year has just been basically experimenting with growth strategies. You know, just trying to earn some attention. You know, that's the most valuable commodity today. Then 4th of July, you know, we did our cover of the national anthem. You know, I think it was Daniel Tosh who said, you know, you could. Oh, how that joke go? I remember the joke was if he had his own country, his national anthem would be November Rain, so that whenever his country won in the Olympics, you'd be forced to have to listen to a 9-minute solo. And of course, you know, it's time to change the national anthem in his opinion, because how many of you have the national anthem in your iPod? Well, Celestial Grimace had the idea to challenge that notion. I think the national anthem, being the patriot that I am, is a good song. You know, and a songwriter. You know, it was a banger when Francis Scott Key wrote it back in the 1800s. Yes, the Battle of 1812. Anyways, feel free to fact check me on that. Point is, it was a banger then. It's lost its luster, but Celestial Grimace made it a banger now. Ah yes, late July. That was so the short version of that was that we had a show scheduled with the Nick. But the problem is that the Nick, they have, well, how do I put this? They have a booking agent, but they also have like a venue manager. They don't talk to each other, and basically they put it on us, the band. Once they gave us the date to work with, it was pretty much on us to provide the show. And long story short, we were the only band that was available to play. He, even tried to get in touch with some bands that we were unfamiliar with, but so we weren't able to play 2 hours or longer. But 2 days up into the show when we were given the okay to play for 2 hours, which I think we would have if we could have, but we were not prepared to do so, and so we ended up canceling that show. But that's getting ahead of ourselves just a little bit, because before that we had the drum project, the Big Bang Project, as my friend Lauren come up with, or at least that was the winner. Area O, the official Alien Stock Tour. I forgot about that. That was in July. Was this before or after we decided? I can't remember if this was before or after we decided to storm Area 51 or not. There we go. Did a video on the Big Bang Project. That's a photo of the aftermath. Baseball shirt that my friend wanted commissioned. I still gotta do that. Still gotta make that for him. Problem is, custom jerseys are not cheap, as it turns out. So I don't know. May still revisit that. When's baseball season start again? Be the best time to jump back on that wagon. There we go. Some more Dan and Gunther. You'd understand that if you ever watched our photo shoot. There we go. Photo shoot video. Let's see. Alright, we're only in July. This is going to be a much longer video than I thought. Just to recap what all we've done this year. More hanging out with Celestial Grimace. A lot of what we did kind of really started falling off the wayside after August, September. Pretty much the drum project was one of the last big things that we did. Well, kind of. There we go. August. August was when we started experimenting with paid video advertising. And that was met with varying success. I would say not as much success as I would like. Mostly because I don't think it was we were able to really follow up on it. And plus, kind of harping back to what was said earlier, where I think it was just the wrong song overall, because it doesn't really fit the mold of what Celestial Grimace's future plans are. So it didn't really it was not the song that was going to stick with audiences, and they were They were not having it. There we go, Miss Todd there. We made a little tribute song for the plant that she killed. If we're being honest, for the plant that died when sometime back around 4th of July, let it little ficus stuck it out in the sun too long. Let's see, got into Destiny a little bit. There we go. Back in mid-October, released Amethyst as an official single, which I think will be the next song that we're gonna push, because that one kind of the first song that we really did of the modern Celestial Grimace era, if you could call it that. And so that's the song that we're gonna do. Kind of moving forward once I have built up a budget for our advertising. That is what we're going to push. Some more funny videos that we found, and yeah, this is where the information, the Celestial Grimace information, really tapers off after July and August. You know, a few posts a month. You know, here we are already in December, talking about the live stream. But you know, we're gonna be consistent with it. You know, I know it's kind of difficult time today, but unlike last week, where, well, you know, there's people working today, you know, more so than who were probably working on Christmas Eve. But I digress. So yeah, and like I said, all this gets backlogged for your viewing pleasure in the future. So feel free to watch the hangout at your leisure. And there we go. I just scheduled it for every Tuesday. And with the holidays out of the way, we'll be back on our regularly scheduled time. So I'm thinking we'll stick with 7:30. And there we had the first stream. It was okay. You know, I think we're still still trying to find our groove with that, but I think we've got a little more production value that we've added on to it since. And then that's pretty much all that we've done. We did almost finished Santa Claus Is Coming to Town. It was gonna be the Christmas single, but I started too late on it to really do anything with, and I wanted to put vocals to it, because I mean, you know, if you're gonna have an ominous threat of Santa Claus coming to town, well, you know, you gotta have some really heavy vocals to it as well. So the song is done, but no vocals. So I don't know, maybe we'll revisit that next year. Yeah. So that's a good post. And that pretty much brings us to today. Yeah, I did the Christmas Eve stream. That was fun. You know, actually got to hang out with my friends who were watching, and hopped on the live stream with us, and there we are. We are live right now. And we just about covered an hour today, just kind of going over the last year of Celestial Grimace. I thought I might mess around with GarageBand some, but there's really not many folks watching. But I think I showed this off earlier this year. What am I talking about? Earlier this month, back on the first or second live stream that we did. But I think I will have a bird there. Yeah, I think I'll send us off with this song. I think it's pretty much done. Still doing some tweaking and stuff. But yeah, so I think the next step that Celestial Grimace is going to do, so picked up a new drummer. Old drummer decided that he wanted to pursue other musical ventures, more akin to the stuff that he's familiar with. And of course, I don't fault him for it. I mean, after all, I kind of twisted his arm in joining me. But anyway, so Dan has a new band that he's working on, and he wants to make he wants to do a split EP with Celestial Grimace. So, we're still on good terms for the most part. Anyways, I'm just rambling now. So we're thinking that we'll do like a 3-song split, and most likely what it'll be whatever 3 songs or 3 demos they come up with, and we'll probably do. I think this, as I said, the song Envoy is kind of like the next step to the Celestial Grimace sound. So we'll do that. I'm thinking this song here, and then there's another song that me and the new drummer Casey, we had just started working on, and that might be the 3 songs that kind of define the future for Celestial Grimace in 2020. So I'm just going to play this, and they'll kind of give you a sneak preview into what Celestial Grimace 2020 looks like, and that will be it for the day. So it has been fun, just kind of chatting and reminiscing and whatnot, and I will see y'all in 2020.